Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Lena and I've been doing lifestyle content on Instagram and TikTok for about a year now, and I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, especially because I spend most of my free time reading. A booktube channel was like the obvious answer. I just had to get over my anxiety first. Yeah, so here we are. I didn't really know what to start with, so I put a poll up on my Instagram story and let you guys vote what my first YouTube video was gonna be. And it actually ended up being a tie between reading the highest versus lowest rated book on my TBR and a blind date with the book video. So I let you guys vote again on my Instagram stories today, and I'm just going to pull up the results. Okay, so reading the highest versus lowest rated book on my TBR won. I would say I read a lot of books. I read, I think, 192 or 93 in 2023, but I read most of my books on my Kindle, either on Kindle Unlimited or through my library. So I don't have that many physical books on my TBR, so I am going to create a list on Goodreads. I think I'm going to put the screen of my laptop on the screen right here so you can see it too. And I'm going to create a current TBR list on Goodreads and put all of the books that are on my physical TBR right now in there, and also the books that I have on my Kindle right now. I just created my list and there are 36 books on there. I'm just going to click on average rating. Okay, so the highest rated book on my TBR is The Right Move, which is the second part of the Windy City series. I read the first part of this series, which is Mile High, a few months ago. I read it in August and I apparently enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars, but I don't remember that much about the book, and I'm pretty excited because I've heard a lot of great things. A lot of people didn't like the first part but loved the second part. Okay, then let's check what the lowest rated book on my TBR is. It's a Frida McFadden book. Is her name pronounced like that? I'm not sure, I'm sorry. This is a novella, I guess, because it's only 53 pages. I feel like people either love Frida's books or absolutely hate them. At first, I really enjoyed her books and I read a lot of them. Last year she was my top author, and at some point last year I feel like it transitioned a little bit for me because I felt like a lot of her books were pretty repetitive, so the plot twists were pretty obvious to me. They kind of got a little boring, I would say. So I'm excited to see what I think about The Gift. Yeah, and I think I'm actually going to start with this one. Firstly because it's super short, so I could probably read it tonight, and because I want to get the bad book out of the way first. So I was just about to start reading The Gift by Frida McFadden and I realized that I didn't even tell you what the book was about. So I'm just going to read you the synopsis. So it says, "It's Christmas Eve and Stella Hansen is broke. She's so broke that despite working 2 jobs, she can't even afford a present for her husband on their first Christmas as man and wife. But then a mysterious storekeeper at a pawn shop offers Stella an intriguing trade. Stella wants more than anything to buy her husband the Christmas gift of his dreams. But will it come at a terrible price?" Okay, so I actually didn't realize or didn't know that this was Christmas themed, so it would have been better if I read it back in December. I feel like for the most part novellas are pretty difficult for me because I need some time to get into a story, and I mean novellas are obviously pretty short, so it's hard for me to get fully into the story. So I'm about 50% through the book and I'm not really sure what to think about it. It hasn't really happened anything thriller-like. It's just been really weird. So I haven't read anything since the last time I talked to you, which was about an hour ago, but my boyfriend just told me that he was craving brownies. So I'm gonna make some brownies now. And I still hope that I can finish the gift tonight, since I only have 30 pages left. What the actual fuck is happening? I'm so confused. I think I'm going to film myself reading the ending because it just doesn't make any sense to me right now. Okay, so I just finished The Gift by Frida McFadden, and I think I would rate it 3 out of 5 stars. I really liked the plot twist and I didn't see it coming, but other than that it was, I mean, like I said, it was a novella and I feel like I don't usually enjoy them as much, and I mean, there didn't really happen a lot in the book, but I guess that's obvious when it's only 50 pages. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed now and start The Right Move after work tomorrow. I got off work a few hours ago, but I haven't done anything since. I've just been scrolling through TikTok and doing nothing. But I just decided that I want to bake some cupcakes because it was my work bestie's birthday a few days ago and we're both in the office tomorrow, so I wanted to surprise her with that. But first I have to clean my kitchen because it's a huge mess. I also wanted to mention, I mean, I think it's pretty normal to feel awkward while filming your first videos for either YouTube or TikTok or whatever. And I'm not used to talking to a camera, and while I was editing my clips from yesterday I felt like the most awkward person ever, and it was just so embarrassing to myself to watch me talk to a camera, especially because I'm obviously not a native speaker, so yeah, but I hope I will get used to that pretty quickly because it's been a lot of fun to film and edit, and I definitely want to keep doing that. I hope that it's not that awkward to you watching as it is to me, but if it is, I'm sorry. I hope it will get better soon. I think I'm just going to film like the little montage again of me cleaning and baking. It's already 4:30 p.m. And I still want to film 2 videos for Instagram and TikTok today. And I also have to do like some personal admin stuff I want to do today. My boyfriend and I want to plan our PTO days for this year. And I also have to do some stuff for my bank advisor. So, like you just saw, I just finished baking and prepping tomorrow's lunch. And I thought I'd share the synopsis for The Right Move with you because I think I didn't tell you what the book was about. So the first book in the series was about Sanders and Stevie, and the second book that I'm going to read in this video, The Right Move, is, I think it's Stevie's brother. It's about Ryan and Indy. I'm just going to read you the synopsis because I have no idea what it is about. It's in 2 POVs. First it says Ryan. She's a distraction, that's what she is. I'm the newest captain of the Devils Chicago's NBA team, and the last thing I needed this year was for Indy Eilers, my sister's best friend, to move into my apartment. She's messy, emotional, and way too tempting, but when the team's general manager vocalizes his blatant disapproval of my promotion to captain, referring to me as an unapproachable lone wolf with no work-life balance, I can't think of a better way to convince him otherwise than pretending to date my outgoing roommate. The only problem? Faking it feels far too natural. Having a fake girlfriend wasn't supposed to be messy, but having Indy under my roof and in my bed is complicated, especially when she wants all the romantic parts of life that I could never give her. And then the synopsis continues from Indy's point of view. I never imagined I'd be living with my best friend's brother, NBA superstar Ryan Shea. Even more unbelievable, he needs me to act as his loving girlfriend who suddenly changed him into a friendly and approachable guy. Because, well, he's not. He's controlling of his space and untrusting of others. Our arrangement isn't one-sided though. I'm in a wedding coming up, one where every one of my childhood friends, including my ex-boyfriend, will be in attendance. And there's no better date than my ex's celebrity hero. Blurred lines make it almost impossible to separate real from fake. Falling for my roommate was never part of the deal, especially when Ryan is quick to remind me that he doesn't believe in love. I'm a romantic and can't help fantasizing that he'll change, but soon enough, I find myself questioning if sharing a roof with my best friend's brother was the right move after all. That was a long synopsis. So it's a fake dating romance, and I usually like those a lot, so I'm excited to read this book. And I'll probably start reading this book tonight. Thursday. I got back from the office a few hours ago, but I've just been feeling super tired, so I've been watching some booktube and playing some Animal Crossing. But I definitely want to start The Right Move tonight, even if I just read a few pages. I don't really get why I've been procrastinating so much on starting this book, because I'm actually really excited to read it. I think it's just because I've been feeling tired and I've just not been motivated to do anything at all. So yeah, I think I'm just going to grab my Kindle now and start reading before I go to bed in like half an hour probably. Good morning and happy Friday. I'm off work on Fridays, so I can get a lot of personal stuff done today, and the first thing I have to do today is to get groceries. But it's been snowing for the past 2 days and I hate driving in snow, so not really excited about that. I actually started reading The Right Move last night. I only got about 10 pages in, but I'm not loving it so far. I only read from Ryan's point of view yet, and I'm not liking him that much. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to change, but I also don't remember that much about Ryan from the first book. I remember a lot more about Indy, so I know that I like her, but I'm probably going to read some more tonight. Like I said, I have some stuff to do today. Even though I hate driving in the snow, I do like snow, so maybe I can go for a walk later. But first, I have to get groceries. We went for a walk in the snow this morning and got some breakfast at a bakery, but I'm freezing right now, so I'm probably going to make myself a coffee and then just read for a couple of hours. I don't have that much to do today, so I'm probably going to spend most of the day reading. I'm 8% in now. I still don't like Ryan. I just don't... I mean, I get that he doesn't want to date or have a relationship right now because he wants to focus on his career, but I mean, he isn't forced to have a relationship with Indy. I feel like he has no reason to act the way that he does towards Indy because he's like so mean and acts like he absolutely hates her, and I just feel like there's no reason for that. So I mean, there probably is a reason and we'll get to know that reason later on, But yeah, that's kind of annoying, but I'm still excited to keep reading. I know I've been hating on Ryan this whole time, but I'm slowly starting to get why he's so many people's favorite book boyfriend. Because I'm not sure if it was just for the first night or for the first few nights, but Indy didn't have a bed because she didn't have any money to buy one. So she was just sleeping on the floor. And when she got back from her work trip, Ryan bought and put up a bed in her bedroom. It's just so cute. I feel like he's a person that can't really show his feelings, so that's probably why he's been acting so mean towards Indy. But I'm slowly starting to like him more, so I'm excited to keep reading. Oh my gosh, she texted him and asked him, "Did you buy me a bed?" And his answer was only, "You needed one." It's just so cute. Like I said before, I remember a lot more about Indy's character from the first book, so I knew that I liked her. But I think I even like her more in this one. She's just, first of all, she's super basic and I can definitely relate to that. And just in general, she's super relatable and such a kind and sweet person. Yeah, so I'm definitely loving her and I'm excited to keep reading. It's getting even better. Indy once mentioned that her favorite color was lavender, and Ryan bought sheets in her favorite color for her new bed. I mean, first of all, it's super cute that he even remembered that that was her favorite color. But also, I mean, if you haven't read the book, Ryan is a pretty black and white guy, so his apartment is super minimalistic and he doesn't have anything colorful in it. So I think that it's like a pretty big thing for him to buy something so colorful. Yeah, it's just so cute. I can't. So Ryan and Indy just talked to Indy's parents, and Indy's dad is deaf, so they obviously talked in sign language. And Indy translated for Ryan. And after they got off the call, Ryan asked Indy how he could learn sign language. And he says, "I want to be able to speak to your dad without you having to translate." That man wants to learn a whole language just to talk to her dad. I really don't get how it keeps getting better and better. Like, I've been giggling so much. So Indy only drinks iced coffee, and Ryan some coffee in their fridge before he left for practice, so Indy could have a iced coffee that wasn't watered down. And also, Indy is a vegetarian. I mean, he's been ordering vegetarian stuff since she moved in. Now he isn't even ordering meat anymore, and he's just buying vegetarian stuff for her. And I feel like the cutest thing is that he's so uncomfortable when Indy is grateful for the things he does. Like, when she realizes that he's been ordering vegetarian stuff, he's like, no need to order both. Like, he's just so uncomfortable and awkward, and it's just the cutest thing ever. Happy Sunday. We went to the gym this morning and I obviously just got out of the shower and now I'm cooking some lunch. It's already 12:30 and I was planning on uploading this video today, but I still have 50% of my book left, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but I'm really liking it so far, so I'm excited to keep reading today. One of my favorite tropes, I'm not sure if you can call it a trope, but one of my favorite things in romance books is when one person gets sick and the other one takes care of them. And Indy just got sick with, I think, the flu. And I picked her up and took her home, some soup for her, and even brushed and braided her hair. And it's just, I love him so much. I can't. I just finished reading The Right Move and I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It's probably one of my new favorite books now. It was so cute. I adored the relationship between Ryan and Indy. Seeing their relationship develop just made me so happy. So since I finished reading both of my books now, this is the end of this video and I thought I'd do like a quick recap. So the first book I read was The Gift by Frida McFadden, and like I said in the beginning, I'm not the biggest fan of novellas, so I kind of assumed already that I wouldn't like it that much, and that was the case. I mean, it wasn't a bad book, but it was only 50 something pages, so there just didn't happen that much. I mean, I liked the plot twist, but other than that it was pretty boring to me. So for me it's a 3-star read. So it's kind of like the average Goodreads rating. And the second book I read was The Right Move by Liz Tomford, and I can definitely recommend that book. So I definitely get why it has such a high rating on Goodreads. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to also let me know if you like this vlog style kind of content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!